Hello everyone. Welcome to the first ever Student Government Association press conference. My name is Kendall Ard and I serve as the press secretary to the SGA president. We are so excited to welcome you all today. I will be moderating today's press conference and I'm so excited for everyone to join us. Each executive officer will get 2 minutes to speak, following with 1 minute for questions. We will begin with SGA President Caleb Smith.
Thank you, Kendall, and thank you for joining us today. It is such a historic moment for the Student Government Association, because this is, to my knowledge, the first time the SGA has ever done something like this and held a press conference. Our goal today is just to spread awareness of things that we are doing in SGA by providing updates across our organization, as well as efforts that we are making collectively across campus, as well as broaden the channel of transparency between us and the student body by way of the media. So thank you again for being part of this today, and we're very excited to get started. So I'll provide some updates from the Office of the President. My presidential cabinet has had a great start to their year. We have about 60 individuals working very hard across 7 committees with different events and initiatives that you'll be hearing from a lot in the next upcoming weeks. My Chief of Staff, Gracie Black, has been leading the charge with my presidential cabinet, and they have a lot of great ideas that should be coming to fruition very soon. So be on the lookout for that. Follow us on our new social media page. We have an Office of the President and Presidential Cabinet Instagram page that we just launched this past Monday. You can follow us at Troy SGA President on Instagram, and we will collaborate with the Troy SGA page that is already there and provide updates between both of our entities within SGA, both the Office of the President and Cabinet, as well as the Senate and other parts of our organization. A big event recently that we just went to was College Colors Day proclamation ceremony in Montgomery. Executive Vice President McQueen, as well as our Higher Education Chairwoman Cora Rosdick, alongside our Associate Dean of Student Services, Dr. Corey Lynn Williamson, traveled to Montgomery, Alabama to the Capitol and attended Governor Ivey's College Colors Day proclamation ceremony on August the 21st, where we were able to represent Troy on the state level and advocate on behalf of our amazing institution. So that was a wonderful event. We had a very successful College Colors Day on our campus this past Friday, wearing the Troy colors to show our school spirit. And it was a great event to kind of kick off the year and promote Trojan pride here on our campus. So with that, those are my updates from the Office of the President. I'll take any questions if there are any. If there are any questions at all. All right, well, if that's the case, I will now leave the podium. But thank you again for being here. This is a wonderful occasion. I'm very glad to see it finally come to fruition. And as always, go Trojans.
Thank you so much, President Smith. We will now be moving on to the Executive Vice President, Jade McQueen.
Thank you so much for that introduction. Like she said, my name is Jada McQueen, and I am the Executive Vice President of SGA, and I have the privilege of presiding over the Senate. And so just a couple key updates from the 70th Senate of SGA. We've welcomed new senators and have a packed Senate, and I'll say we've already hit the ground running. We've got 7 committees that are dedicated and eager and already meeting with key important people on our campus and meeting student needs as they come. We've got 3 new student organizations that we've just confirmed. We have had a successful pep rally, bringing in some Trojan pride in the beginning of this year. We've committed to supporting the Learning Center's book and school supply drive. We've got 3 new pieces of legislation that were just introduced this week regarding HOCO and Trojan pride laws. We have an eager group of senators that are truly dedicated to serving the student body, and they are so ready and have already been, meeting again with those key officials and meeting those student needs. And they're taking action for important causes on our campus. In closing, please look forward to our SGA traditions like Safety Week, Academic Excellence Week, night walks, and the Christmas tree lighting, as well as more pep rallies, and of course, more service, enthusiasm, and Trojan pride to come. Thank you so much, President Smith and Press Secretary Ard, for hosting this event, and thank you all for attending. Are there any questions? Oh, yes.
How's SGA feeling about these new senators y'all have welcomed on?
Yes, we are feeling great. 2 out of 4 of them are freshmen. And so just to see that they are eager and ready to serve their student body straight out the gate is amazing. Thank you for that question. Are there any others? All right, without further ado, thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Executive Vice President McQueen. Sounds like Senate is going to have a jam-packed year. Next, I would like to welcome Abby Gilliand, who was just recently elected as Vice President of Campus Affairs.
All right, hello everyone. As she said, my name is Abby Gilliland and I have the honor to serve as the Vice President of Campus Affairs for SGA. Just a few things with my position. I just oversee campus events and committees and just make sure that we plan these events and bring them to life for the students. First, I just want to reflect on Welcome Week. It was an amazing week. It went wonderful. A few events that we did have were Silent Disco, Movie Night, Trojans Night Out. Those were just a few of the many events that we had. It went so great, and I'm very excited for next year. It's one of my favorite weeks of the year. And then next, another big event we have is Homecoming, which I'm very excited for. Our committee will meet next week. Just to talk about everything, talk about the events, what else there is to plan. Yeah, and then we hope to announce the theme very, very soon. So just stay up to date with that, and we cannot wait to see you guys to see what we have in store. And then just again, thank you for this opportunity. And yes, any questions? Yes.
How are you feeling about your new position?
I love it. I'm so excited. You know, going from Senate to exec, it's a little bit different, a little more roles that you take on, such as public speaking, but it's really great. I love it. I really love, I think it's great for my major, you know, hospitality, tourism, and event management. I think it'll really help me in the long run, and I'm just very happy to be here. But yes, any other questions? All right, thank you.
Thank you, Vice President Gilliand. We are very excited for Homecoming, and we can't wait to watch you flourish in your new position. Next up to the podium, we are going to have our Vice President of Internal Affairs, Chris Hood.
Hello, thank you everyone. As you just heard, my name is Christopher Hood and I serve as the Vice President of Internal Affairs for Troy SGA. I'm very excited to announce that we had a great turnout in our last election, and I'm looking forward to everything that we have coming up with our homecoming elections for Miss and Mr. Trojan Pride and our homecoming court. I'm very excited for all that we have in store with that. I'm happy to report that we have a very enthusiastic Senate. We have several senators that have already reached all of their requirements for the semester. You can just tell that they're very eager and excited and ready to go out there and serve. And I'm just so excited for what we have coming up this year. Do you have any questions? All right, thank you.
Thank you, Vice President Hood. Next up to the podium, we are going to have our Executive Secretary, Liz Smith.
Hey everybody, my name is Liz Smith and I have the honor of serving as our Executive Secretary this year. There has been a lot on the books this year. We're getting excited and ready for our joint Freshman Forum and SGA retreat. We're going down to the beach this year, so super excited working on that and all of the goals of that retreat. Ultimately, we are just looking for a very enthusiastic and respectful and bonded Freshman Forum and Senate. You know, we represent the student body and we cannot do that without mutual respect and love, and I think that is built on strong friendships. Obviously business as well, so that'll be covered also. But another thing I wanted to touch on that I feel a lot of people maybe don't know, if you are a student or staff member at Troy University, you have full access to our minutes each and every week. So that's in the my.troy.edu webpage. You can find those and you can stay up to date with everything that we're doing in Senate. So any questions? Awesome. Well, thank you so much all for being here and for your time tonight. And as always, go Trojans.
Thank you, Executive Secretary Liz Smith. I'm sure that beach trip is going to be super, super enjoyable. Last but not least, we are welcoming two great girls, our Freshman Forum directors for this year, Kristen Lambert and Mackenzie Wright.
Hello everyone, thank you all for being here. Just to start off, my name is Kristen Lambert, and I'm just so honored to have this position this year, and I can't wait to get started. So Freshman Forum is the freshman branch of SGA here at Troy. We commit to excellence in leadership through service, enthusiasm, and Trojan pride, and we just hope to create and enhance a freshman experience like no other here at Troy. We have picked 54 delegates this year through an application interview process. So that is really exciting. We've had a couple meetings, and we now have our committees. There are 5 committees. There's Trojan Pride, Campus Life, Student Welfare, Public Relations, and Community Service. And so now we have chairs and co-chairs, and next week we'll be holding exec elections for those. So we are on our way to having a full executive board.
Yeah, so we are so excited, Kristen and I, plus our 54 delegates, to just serve the school we love and get to be on Troy's campus and help the students. So far, we've held a successful freshman run that we did last Saturday at our first football game, and that was just a ton of fun, just a fun way to show our Trojan pride for the school. And then things we have coming up that we're so excited for is our Turkey Trot, our Excellence in Leadership Conference, and our International Friendsgiving. So I know our delegates are ready to get started, and just to really show how much they want to help our school and serve our school. So yeah, thank you guys so much for coming. And as always,
Go Trojans. Do you have any questions? Okay, thank you all so much.
Thank you, Freshman Forum directors. So that is the end of our executive reports. Do we have any general questions on the floor? Yes.
It's a bit of a hard one. Following the shooting over the weekend, how is SGA kind of planning to, or are there any plans to kind of increase a focus on campus security?
Sure.
Yes, so in the SGA Senate, we actually do have a safety and infrastructure committee. And so that committee is committed to serving our students by partnering with the Troy University Police Department, as well as Dean Reeves in the Student Services Department, to ensure that students know, key important resources such as the Omni Alert, which again, that is Omni Alert, which is our key emergency information site, so that's sos.troy, and that is how students can get key information if there's any threats, even weather emergencies that are happening, so that they stay up to date and that they stay safe. Yes, so that's how we're working for that. We're actually planning already. The chair of safety infrastructure right now is planning to meet with Chief Beaudry soon, and they will work again to kind of increase awareness on their new Run, Hide, Fight campaign. Thank you for that question.
Any other questions on the floor? Awesome. Well, we loved having y'all tune in, and we really hope that this press conference really showed that we are here for you as students and that you can come to us at any time. And yeah, any other remarks from anyone? Awesome. Thank y'all so much. Go Trojans.
Thank you.